What's up? It's your boy Ryan here, and I don't usually make these kind of review videos, but I've just came out of the cinema, not just watched. I came out of the cinema about less than 3 hours ago, so the movie Eternals is still pretty much fresh in my mind. I know I don't really do reviews, but I just feel like this is a movie that I really want to talk about. Okay. My honest opinion on Eternals is that it sucked. Simple as that, it sucked. And unlike most people, I would say I was really hyped up for Eternals since 2018. Ever since Kit Harington was confirmed to play Dave Whitman, because the Black Knight is a character that I really like. He probably is the only comic book character that I've actually done genuinely a shit ton of research on, because I think it's just the Black Knight is just such an intriguing character. Obviously, we didn't get the Black Knight. We got, I think, less than 5 minutes worth of Kit Harington in this movie. But that's a whole other story in itself. I'm sure Disney has a big Black Knight project that they will announce soon in their Disney Expo in a couple of weeks. Let's just talk about the Eternals, right? So going into this movie, I was really hyped up, and I came out of the theater today just absolutely disappointed. We start off with the trailer, because I've heard a couple of people complain about how the trailer kind of sucked. But for me, if you've seen the video of my reaction to both trailers, I really enjoyed both trailers. I really thought that this movie was going to be something special. Now looking back, I think the trailers did reveal quite a bit, because there were certain scenes when I'm there sitting, hey, that scene from the trailer has not happened yet, so this character, he's probably not going to die now, isn't he? And there's just a lot. I think the trailer had revealed a lot of unnecessary stuff, especially things in the third and fourth act. I think there were quite a number of scenes that were revealed in the trailers. So my honest thoughts on the movie is that the pacing of the movie was totally off. Suddenly it's slow paced, and then it's quicker, and then it goes back to slow. I mean, the slower parts of the movie for me were much more enjoyable. And my honest thoughts are that this is probably a 4-hour movie that got cut down into 2.5 hours, because I refuse to believe that someone who just won an Oscar produced this movie. It's just, I can't brain that. I felt like there was a lot of loose strings, to be fair. But then again, I'm watching it in Malaysia. A couple of scenes were censored out. The sex scene, there was no sex scene, not even any kissing scene. So I mean, yo, no kissing scenes either. So I don't know if Tina and Gilgamesh kissed. I don't know if Mercury and creepy guy kissed. So I guess that there were a couple of loose strings. So obviously I think the main missing parts, the main loose strings in this film were obviously Cersei and Icarus. I mean, because no kissing scene, you just don't feel it, especially in that end scene where he suddenly changes his mind. I honestly, I was there like, nah, you can't be serious. You just can't be serious. By the way, spoiler alert, sorry if I spoil that, but I was just there like, my man killed Ajax just to come here and be like, oh my god, I love her. You know what, I'm gonna change my mind. Just to me. And then the whole Icarus flew too close to the sun reference at the end. I don't know, it just didn't sit well with me. And also the whole Sprite and Icarus weird relationship thing. I mean, again, these my raw thoughts. I might wake up tomorrow morning and think, hey, you know what, this movie wasn't that bad. But as of now, I think this might actually be the worst MCU film. It was a very audacious film, to be fair, but a lot of things just did not sit right with me. Like I said, a lot of loose strings. The pacing was all over the place, and yeah, as someone who was really hyped up to watch this movie has now for 2 years in a row been my most anticipated movie, up there with Dune, and it's just so disappointing. I'm really not sure what else to talk about. It's my first time doing a movie review. I think one positive of the movie is that, you know, it maintains typical MCU humor. Everyone in the cinema pretty much laughed at the jokes Kingu made, and also the jokes made by his valet, forgot the guy's name, I think it's Ruben. But yeah, the MCU humor, yeah, it was decent. And also there's a very important question that kept running through my mind in the final acts of the movie. So basically, again, spoiler alert, Cersei's kind of using her magic and she's trying to freeze this celestial being. And I'm sitting there wondering, where is S.H.I.E.L.D.? You know, where's Doctor Strange? Where's Hulk? Where's Ant-Man? Where's Thor? You know, why isn't any other character, you know, here? This is a big issue going on, and not even S.H.I.E.L.D., not even Sword. So that, you know, certain things did not sit right with me. Honestly, now, do I really care about any of the Eternals character? No, not really. And this is another big issue I had with the movie. I'm sorry, this is all over the place. Kingu, he just disappears in the 4th act. He's just not there. He says, you know, I don't think what you're doing is right, but I'm also not going to side with Icarus. So I'm just not going to do anything, and he just doesn't do anything. I don't know. Did not sit right with me, to be honest. Honestly, where do I think Eternals would rank in my overall Marvel movies ranking? I would probably have it, to be fair, it is in contention for the worst Marvel movie, but I probably won't put it there. Eternals probably would be somewhere between Hulk to Thor 2, I guess. If I had to give a grade to the movie, what would I give it? Somewhere between C- and a D maybe. It just wasn't a good movie, and yeah.